gonna happen. I think I'm gonna do a part 2 because I thought that I was going to be able to like do this in 25 minutes, finish it, and that's it. But the way that I'm learning so much about myself while creating this channel, I really like to talk commentary wise. Relax, put me on, go clean your house, do whatever you need to do, but I'm just gonna talk. And if you want to comment, go ahead and comment. Okay, so most likely I'll do a part 2. We'll see about that. I left before my camera died on Kevon. Is he Haitian as well? Let me see. Kevon. Kevin. Kevon. Kevin. Kevin. Kevon. No, that doesn't work. It's Kevin. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Don't be fooled by my name. Like, Rose is like my middle name, but my like true name is complicated. I'll tell you guys the story at a different time. But my name is like Patricia. That's when you know. That's when you know the Haitian is coming out. Jessica, you know, Manushka, you know, is what it is. Manushka is such a throwback. Whatever. So Kevin, no, Kevin. No, c'est pas Kevin. C'est Kevin. So 100% not. Okay, so I was talking about Kevon, Kenya, and Tyler. For the ones that may find me on part 2, I took notes of Love is Blind episode 1 to 5, and I'm doing commentary. We may have audio from Love is Blind, but we may not, because when it comes to YouTube, everybody that has some sort of clip are getting targeted slowly but surely, where their video are being removed or they're being striked. And I don't want that to happen to me. So if everything is okay with audio, you'll have the audio. If things are not okay with the audio, then the audio will not exist. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yes. So Tyler and Kenya and Kevon, frankly, I think Kevon lost the chance of a lifetime to be with Tyler. I think him and Tyler would have been a good match, but he was so indecisive. And the reason why he was so indecisive, at the beginning, he was sure of himself. He's like, Kenya is homie, but Tyler gets my blood boiling, gets me excited. It was the same thing that happened with Connor and Bree and Chris, right? The only difference is that Chris and Bree were smart enough to say, you know, you're just friends and we're just gonna let it go. Now, the thing with Kenya is that she is very manipulative, okay? And you can say, no, she wasn't. This is why it's so important to move in silence. So Tyler was so way too vocal. My lips are really dry. Let me go moisturize it. I'm already here with no makeup. I can't just give you crusty lips too, you know? Damn, it's too much. Okay, so at least let's moisturize the lips. Okay, so moving in silence is so important. Notice that all the girls didn't really say who their partner was, but Tyler was so vocal, which the way that Kaya was looking at her, she was kind of looking at her like envious of it. And every single time she would be in the pot with Kevon. This is gonna help me a lot to say it that way. She manipulated the situation, and she was really soft, and it's like, you take your time to really understand who you want to be with, what's going to happen to you, blah blah blah. She did that purposely because she didn't want to get rejected, and she made it so difficult for him to actually know what he wanted. He came in and he's like, this is what I want. And then having somebody else that comes in and is just so understanding, so blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, maybe I'm making a mistake. Those are the type of girls that you have to be very worried about in the real world. Okay? Now, if Kevin was a bit stronger mentally, he would have been able to discern it and say, nope, I've made my choice and my choice is not you. I think we would be good friends aside of it, but intimately, I'm not getting that from you. That's because Kevin has a lot of growing up to do, emotional growing up to do. And knowing his story that his mom almost passed away around the age of 18 and he had to step up to the plate to provide, to make sure everybody was okay. I'm so sure that this man has been working like crazy and has missed some stepping stone of his youth. He has missed a few steps in his youth that now maybe he still needs to work on that, right? So when the girls said that they weren't really ready he wasn't ready for a commitment, it's right. They're completely right. And the fact that Tyler was able to read him very well, that she walked away from him before the redo, she walked away from him and she second guessed herself and tried to give him another chance, and he did the same pattern again, and she walked away permanently from him and said, I am not coming into the pod until if you don't show me, if you don't give me a reason to come back, I'm not coming back. And the fact that he didn't catch that, she totally told you, I am not coming back if you don't give me a reason to come back. You did not contact her. You did not send a note for her. You didn't send a note for her to say, hey, I'm choosing you. Please come back to the pod. You gave her no insurance. And then you go inside the pod and you're like, why she's not here? She literally verbalized it to you that I'm not going to be here if there's no guarantee that I'm going to be the one you choose. I mean, the fact that he didn't put two and two together, I don't know. This is why emotional intelligence and maturity and all of that and complete common sense, I think the experience overwhelmed him too much. And when you are not able to, if you haven't done the work to be emotionally self-aware, those kind of experiences are going to overwhelm you. You're not ready for those experiences. And the girls were right. And notice how Kenya, whenever Tyler said, flip, I'm out of here, I don't want that man anymore, Kenya comes back and rejects Kevin. Rejects Kevin. She was really never into Kevin. Really. It was always about Taylor. It's a shame. Taylor, I hope that when she watches this episode and season again, she understands the meaning of moving in silence. Very important. Very important for her to move in silence. And sorry for the noise. I'm just moving away from my notes. Let me see here.
Like, shit is just weird. It's all over the place, bro.
Like, was your first day good?
Yeah.
We haven't said names, but I'm very sure I know who your first date was. The fact that you had a great first date might be confirmation that both of us need. Like, we can live in the what ifs all day, but for me, I know that I want a man who is going to choose me unapologetically. And at this moment, I gotta choose myself, you know?
This whole shit has been crazy. I know you're ready to go to battle. And I I am too. But also, I don't want to, one, get in the way, and then two, I have to understand, you know, where my heart has been taking me.
Okay. Thank you.
Tyler, like, you have your heart, you're in.
Like seriously, a man that the same way the most attractive trait for a man is the fact that a woman is confident. It's the same way that a man that is undecisive, that cannot make up his mind, you can view that man as a husband material. You can view that man as a leader. Like both girls, especially Tyler is looking for a husband, and she is willing to lead, to follow. She is so willing to follow. Wherever her husband wants to lead her is where she wants to go. To have a man so indecisive is not a leader. It's not yet a husband material. And although I think he fumbled a bit with her, I think they met at the wrong time of their life, right? I'm glad that she at the end chose herself, because I think that's what she needed to do. And I think if Kevin watches this again, I hope that he's able to actually watch the show. Some people like don't want to watch the show because they were in it, but if he takes the time to watch the show, I think it's going to be a really good learning experience for him and his level of maturity. That's it. Like, it was too flip-floppy. Like, how am I gonna be able to take you seriously when, even if at the end of the day you choose me, you were too indecisive throughout the season, the episodes, that I wouldn't feel secure on the fact that you chose me. And I don't think he would feel secure in any choices that he made. Because if he went for Tyler, he would, like, the first fight they would have gotten into, he would have been like, oh, maybe I should have gone for Kia. I'm so sorry, girl, if I mess up your name. It's Kia. I'm just gonna read it like that. And if he went for Kia, he would have been like, oh, I should have went for Tyler. No, you have to be sure about me, otherwise I'm gone. Deuce. I'm gone. Out of the door. Okay, next we're going to talk about Ashley and Alex. Ashley is a succubus? Is it succubus? Ashley is way too into the physical. I'm sure that she is going to miss simple cues. Alex is 30, Ashley is 33. Beautiful girl, I've always said it, but I think she did too much work on her face too early, okay? Ashley, no more. But, succubus? Is it succubus? Hey Siri, what is a succubus?
Succubus, plural succubi, is a female demon or supernatural entity in folklores who appears in dreams to seduce men, mostly through sexual activity. This is from wikipedia.org.
I'm probably gonna edit this out. Not a female demon. Shit. Okay, I'm so oh, that's intense. But she is a succubus. A succubus. She is a succubus. Succubus is what she said. Damn. Actually, I don't think you're a demon. But I still think you're a succubus. Because, like, seriously, girl, let me tell you, you're too intertwined into your sexual desires. And the fact that she's a tease, okay? I'll give you that much. She's a tease. And to have a girl that is a tease, you need to have a strong man that is strong mentally, not strong physically, strong mentally. And he has to be a tease himself. Otherwise, she's gonna have Alex wrap on his finger. And when that happens, especially when sexual tension happens and she is in control of when you have sex or when you don't, what's gonna happen is that resentment can build. And I think that's what happens in her previous relationship, because she is a beautiful woman. I think she has weaponized her soccer business. Soccer business? She has weaponized her sexual appeal and her teaseness. I can't even say that word. She has weaponized her sexual appeal in the past, and she doesn't even have to tell me that's what happened. I can almost deduce that's what happened with her. So I'm curious to see how the relationship is going to actually move forward. Her and Alex are going to be a good match only if only Alex is her equal when it comes to being a tease as well. Having self-control is important, and not letting her weaponize sex against him. That's gonna be interesting. That's all I have to say about them. Like I don't even think there's a little depth to their relationship other than that. So we talked about Devonta is what I'm gonna call it. I'm reading it with the A, Devonta, although Devante, whatever. Devonte and Brittany. Seriously, I don't know much about Devonte, but there are a few things that when I first met Devonte and Brittany in the pod, I didn't care about the relationship. I was just like, whatever, yeah. And then Devonte met Brittany live in person. And then in his confessional, he said that. He said, a woman of color, that is something I never really dated, let alone get engaged to. And for me, when he said that is something, and when you looked at him in his confessional, he was sweating, he was uncomfortable, it looked like he didn't want to say those words. A woman of color. He sounded off to me. And then I had a problem with Brittany as well. Brittany, before she came out, she's like, I didn't tell him I was Latina. And then a few episodes later, she's like, oh, I'm half Latina and half black. I'm like, both of you are disowning the half black you are. I'm pretty sure if Devonte is half black or half something that is black. And Brittany is half black, but she wants to be considered as a full Latina. And they deserve each other. They both do not like the blackness. Devonte, for me, would have been way happier if he was with a white woman. 100% way happier with a white woman. And every single time he mentions Brittany, especially in episode 5, let me see if I can find the episode 5. I have like a little thing here. Can we go back to episode 5 here?
See you in person.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
My dad is black and my mom's Colombian.
Okay. I like that. Is your mom from Colombia or just
Yeah.
is she?
My mom was adopted when she was 2 days old. My grandpa's a mission. My grandparents are actually white. Actually, my mom wanted to name me Liliana,
Ooh, I
and
can
that would
see
have given
that.
it away.
I could see that.
I probably would have gone by Lily.
I like Liliana.
Like those two, Brittany and Devonte, they both want to be white, and they both hate the fact that they may have a little bit of blackness inside of them. End of story. I don't need to know more about them. This is what it's giving. It's giving like self-hate. I don't want to be part of that environment. That's it. So I'm gonna finish it here. So that was, I don't know if I'm gonna cut it into 2 parts. It really depends on how the editing is going to be and which part I'm going to like move. If I can get it under 30 minutes, both of them, I don't think so, then I'll keep it simple and put one video out. If I cannot, it'll be part 2, and then I'm gonna work very fast. Subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna work really fast to do part 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 3 more to do. Depending on how the episode goes, I don't know how I'm gonna break it down. So stay tuned, guys. So this season, I think there was a lot that we were able to learn. And after I'm done this, I'll see what social media is saying.